Good morning to all my wonderful viewers out there. Today, we've got to play some catch up because I took the weekend off from making videos because I'm a little bit sick. You can probably hear it in my voice. I sound a little bit congested. I know, dude, I've got coronavirus. Oh my God. I mean, if this is coronavirus, don't believe the media because honestly, this is literally just another Monday. This is not anything special, and I doubt that it is coronavirus. I literally feel like I just have the common cold. I feel like that is totally the case. But seriously, you walk up to anyone and you're like, oh, I feel a little bit fluish. Everyone's like, you're gonna kill me. You've got coronavirus. You should be in isolation for like a month. I mean, I'll stay in isolation for a month if I can get paid, and I'll just make YouTube videos the whole time. Maybe I'll finally be able to catch up on all the releases I've totally just been missing out on and not covering on the channel. But yeah, that's essentially what we're going to be spending today's day on, just covering releases that I've missed out on and haven't covered for you guys. So to start that off, we're going to be covering the recently released Adidas Yeezy 350 Desert Sage colorway. I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry that I've had to play catch up. I know I should have been better, I should have covered more things. I'm feeling like Monday's my day. I feel like today we've got a lot to talk about and I want to cover a lot. I'm hoping to do that. I'm hoping to do that for you guys. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Even though I don't sound good, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like we can cover a lot today. I'm hoping we can get around a lot. Yeah, I feel like we can do it today. So let's do it. Let's start it off. So over the weekend, we got a bunch of sneaker releases. I mean, we got heaps of dunks. We got the Syracuse, we got the Kentuckys, covered both of those. We got the Safaris. I didn't cover those. I should. If you guys want me to cover them, I'll definitely cover them. Definitely let me know in the comment section below if that's the case. You know, like, comment, let me know. And then we got these bad boys, the Yeezy Boost 350 Desert Sages, and then we got the the Air Zoom 1 Racer Blue, which was amazing. I'm definitely going to talk about that one. That one we have to talk about because it deserves a lot of praise for actually being released, and we just need to talk about it. We definitely need to talk about that one. Yeah, so we got a lot released in the past couple days. It's crazy. I can't believe that it all just dropped. And then now it looks like we're taking a little bit of a break during the week, and then next weekend is also going to be pretty hectic as well, so get ready for that. That's going to be pretty crazy as well. Hopefully I'm going to cover it during the week. Also during the week, I'm hoping to cover a bunch of sneaker samples and upcoming sneakers that are going to come out in May, my birthday month, that are just super sick, that are just super steezy. I'd love to pick some of them up, but I talked about it on the channel recently. I'm trying to not buy a bunch of sneakers and a bunch of clothing. I'm trying to spend all my money on investments, investing in businesses, because, you know, your boy want that passive income. I don't want to rely on work because, you know, the coronavirus is going around. If I get knocked out of work, there goes all my income. So I kind of want other income revenue streams, you know, just so I can say, you know, have some money coming in. Anyway, enough about that. Yeah, so a lot's released. I'm going to try and cover most of it. If there's anything you specifically want me to cover that has just released though, let me know in that comment section below and I can definitely make a video about it for you guys. But yeah, today's video is going to be dedicated to the 350 V2 that released over the weekend. And I mean, come on. Are we surprised a 350 V2 released? I'm not. I'm kind of just... I was like, do I even make the video today about them? I was like, do I do it? Like, does anyone really care? Like, if I make this video or not, will anyone really care? Because, like, who cares about the 350 V2s at this point, man? They just pump them out. They don't care. I bet you they just have like 3 color wheels at the Yeezy think tank team or whatever it is, and they just spin them. They spin one color wheel. They're like primary color, secondary color, and tertiary color, and they just spin the wheels, and whatever they land on, they're like, bam, that's a new colorway. Then they're like, damn, what do we have to? How do we come up for a colorway name for that? And then they just get a bunch of people to come up with the name for it. But I feel like that's what they do at this point. I feel like the Yeezy and the Adidas team literally just spin 3 color wheels and 3 colors land, and then they're like, bam, we've got a colorway for you now. It really feels like that at this point, and I'm gonna show it to you in this video. I feel like they've just done it. So I've got a HYPEBEAST article that goes over all the release details. It has some nice images of it, so I think the best thing to do is to head over there and talk about it there. But yeah, Don't be surprised on how I feel about this Yeezy. It's just, why another 350 V2? Why more of them? Nobody wants more of them. Do you guys want more of them? Let me know in the comment section below if you're sick of them, but I'm sick of them. Get out of here. A damn 2015 Yeezy model we've seen 700 times by now. Give me something fresh. Anyway, let's head on over to the HYPEBEAST article and have a look at the recently released Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Desert Sage. Here it is. I mean, was I wrong? Was I wrong in saying the 3 color wheel idea? I mean, I feel like with the primary one, they were just like, okay, spin the color. Ah, mint green, awesome, cool. What's the secondary color gonna be? Spin it. Oh, what do you know? A sand brown. Oh, what do you know? Wow, wow. Oh, look, now let's spin for the third little final detail, the 3rd color wheel. Wow, hot orange. Hell yeah. That's what it feels like they've done. That's what it feels like they do. They spin 3 color wheels, and maybe they're gonna spin like an additional wheel for like the tone. You know, like they spun the first wheel and it's green, and then they had to spin the tone wheel, and it came down to like mint, and then they're like, oh yeah, done. We'll just do a mint green. It's just colorways that nobody's asking for. You want some mint green Yeezy with a little bit of sand and a little bit of orange on it? I got you. For some reason we got to release this. It's just uninspired colorways that nobody's asking for at this point. Oh my god, it's bright orange in the inside of it. Jesus Christ. And then it just looks like every single other Yeezy on the bottom as well. Literally, every single other Yeezy looks like this with this sand outsole. Anyway, let's dive into the release details and see what they had to say. So, following a series of looks, we now have our first... Yeah, this thing was teased like back in November. By the way, this Yeezy right here, this isn't like recent news. This thing has been teased since like November. If I went to HYPEBEAST right now and just like put in like Desert Sage, it literally would have like 7 articles pop up because they've been writing about this thing since November. It's ridiculous. We now have a release date for the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Desert Sage. According to Yeezy Mafia, the 2-tone colorway was inspired by the color palette of an MA1 bomber jacket. Is set to release next month in a full family size run. I mean, looking at this, I don't even see the relation to an MA1 bomber jacket. Like, no. And why would you call it the Desert Sage if it's an MA1 bomber jacket? Like, you could come up with way more creative names with that. And the colorway itself, I mean, it's not... I don't see it. I don't see it. I would need a different color palette to be like, oh yeah, this looks like a bomber jacket. These colors do not look like they're inspired by my view of what a bomber jacket colorway is. Like this, nah, I don't see it. I'm sorry, I don't see it. The Desert Sage look is centered around a tonal sage green prime knit upper, accented by a reflective woven post-dye monofilament side stripe running along the center portion of the lateral side. Additional detailing comes in the form of weaved laces and contrasting orange sock liner. Finishing up the design of the sole is a matching encapsulated full-length Boost sole unit, as is every 350 V2, with a gum rubber outsole segment. I mean, gum? That ain't gum. That ain't gum. That definitely ain't gum. That is not gum. That is like sand, bro. Gum is so much darker than that. 100%. Priced at $220 USD, as every 350 V2 is. For adult sizing, the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Desert Sage is set to release in full family sizing on March 14th, so it released on Saturday, at Yeezy Supply and select Adidas retailers. Okay, so for more footwear news, Kanye West is recently seen wearing a new Yeezy Basketball Quantum colorway. I forgot to totally make the video about the Yeezy Quantum versus the Yeezy Basketball. There are slight differences. If you guys want me to cover that, definitely let me know in the comment section below. I will talk about it on the channel. But yeah, that was the release details for this Yeezy. It came out on Saturday. I know a couple places were releasing it. It wasn't a super limited release by the looks of it, but that's really what's all that is going for these 350 V2s at this point. It's kind of just like this Yeezy ran off hype, and when there were very few colorways of it, it was very successful because it ran off hype. There was very limited colorways, there was very limited quantity. Now that over the years, now since like 2015, 2016, now that we're in 2020, we have seen this Yeezy 1,000 times. And even if we still had super limited releases of it, because of the fake market, I still would see this silhouette on the streets all the time, if you get what I mean. Because even if they made every single colorway super limited and only certain like a certain amount of people were able to get them, the fake market is so huge for this shoe that I would still see this silhouette around and about. And that still, to me, accounts to the shoe's popularity. Like, that still allows me to see the silhouette in the streets and stuff like that. Real or not, I still see it in the streets. And I'm just so sick of it. And it's aesthetic, like the whole... Because, I mean, this shoe came out at a prime time for the trend of athletic leisure wear clothing. It did. 2015, 2016, people were wearing like sweatpants and stuff to look like they did exercise, but also to just like wear relaxed and comfy clothing. Kanye was ahead of that time years ago. People jumped on that trend, loved it, but now that trend is kind of over. You don't see too many people rocking athletic leisure wear and wearing these shoes. But I mean, some people still do, because that's the whole aesthetic that goes with this shoe. But this shoe was so based on trends, and now that those trends are now out of fashion, this shoe is now out of fashion, and that's why everyone's swerving away from it. I mean, there are going to be people that don't give a rat's ass about trends and that love this shoe because of this shoe. And honestly, props to you. Good on you for loving this shoe as a shoe and not loving it because of a trend. Because I know so many people that bought this shoe because it was a trend, and now it's not a trend anymore and they don't like it. Come on, man. Come up with your own thoughts and opinions. I mean, I was only ever slightly into this shoe because of the trend, but I wasn't going to buy it because of the trend. I was going to buy it because I was interested in trying out Boost, because that was a long period of time. I had like a Boost dry spell for like 3 years, man, because nothing was releasing in a size US 16 or 17 for me that had Boost in it. And I wasn't able to pick it up for retail, because for some reason, whenever there was a size US 16 or 17 with something with Boost in it, people would always buy it up and resell it on GOAT. I don't know why. I don't know why you would buy the big size stuff with Boost in it and then resell it, because the only Boost item I've got in my whole collection is a pair of Ultra Boost, and I picked those up below retail on GOAT, because some dude thought he could resell them on GOAT for the bigger size dudes. No, nobody wants to resell and buy Boost. But anyway, yeah, the only reason I was interested in this shoe was because I wanted to, one, get my first pair of Yeezys, and two, try out Boost for that long period of time between like 2015 and 2017, because I wanted to try out this new technology. I wanted to see what Boost was all about, and this shoe has a full-length Boost midsole here. Those were the only reasons I was interested in it. But now that I've like quenched the thirst of like trying out Boost with the Ultra Boost that I got on, I don't really see a lot of appeal into buying these Yeezys anymore. And a lot of the colorways they're releasing these days are just super whack and super trash. So I'm not even like super inclined to do it. But this shoe is just being dragged through the mud constantly, and it's just like, you know, I mean, I understand why. I'm not trying to defend it. I'm one of the people that drag it through the mud. It's just, yeah, it was so trend based. It wasn't even like an amazing sneaker, and I don't know why they're still releasing it. I don't know why they're still releasing it. They must be so out of touch at Adidas and Yeezy to just keep releasing this sneaker, because they're like, oh yeah, no, the kids definitely still love this shoe. Yeah, maybe like the 13-year-old kids that are just like, oh my god, hype! But no one with like any fashion sense or any interest in sneakers is really buying all the colorways of these, or is like super keen for another 350 V2 colorway to come out. So I mean, I don't know why they're still releasing these joints, man. I think they need to release something else. I'm surprised they didn't like halt the 350 V2 release and just keep pumping out like 500s and 700s when the dad shoe trend was around, like in like 2018, 2019, because like everyone was frothing the dad shoes back then. And if they pumped out like 500s and 700s as frequently as they pumped out 350 V2s back then, they would have made a killing. I mean, not that they didn't make a killing off releasing, you know, 700s and 500s during that time, but they could have made an absolute killing during that period if they released them as frequently as these guys here, like these bloody 350 V2s. You know what I'm saying? What do I think they need to release in like 2020 and 2021 that's that would make a killing? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the Yeezy basketball. The Yeezy basketball, I think high tops. I'm feeling high tops are going to be in 2020 and 2021. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me. I mean, I'm always been a fan of high top sneakers, but I'm really feeling like 2020 and 2021, the high top's going to come back and everyone's going to be frothing high top sneakers again. I don't know why I've got that feeling. I can't connect the dots for you guys on why I feel like high top sneakers are definitely going to be coming back in. But yeah, no, I feel like if Adidas and Yeezy pumped out like the 500 highs or the quantums or the there's a sample that I want to cover for you guys that Hanzu Ying leaked called the Yeezy 660, I think it is, don't quote me on that, and it is essentially like a mid to high top version of the 350 V2. If they pumped those out, I feel like they can make a killing on those, because those are sick, man. The 660s, again, don't quote me on that. I'll make a video about it so I can remember the numbers correctly. But there's like a high top version of these guys here, and they're so much better than the 350 V2s. They were only ever appeared as a sample. They never got a full release, and they are way better sneaker than the 350 V2s. I think Yeezy and Adidas need to pump out like shoes like that, and less like this, because this trend was over years ago. Nobody's asking for these, and it's kind of just, I mean, I assume Yeezy has a limited amount of releases they can do in a year. I don't know if Adidas is like that controlling of Kanye's releases. If that's the case, I don't want Yeezy releases wasted on this kind of stuff. I want to, you know, not wasted, but you know, used on better releases like the 500s, the 700s. When was the last time we got a good 500 release? I can't even remember. Sometime in 2019. It was a while ago. It was a hot minute, man. It was a while ago. And 700s? When was the last time we got a good 700 colorway, man? We got like the MVNs constantly this year, and they trash. They are so whack. They're so whack, man. Hashtag bring back the 700s again. But yeah, no, I can't remember the last time we had a good Yeezy release. Honestly, seriously. Damn. What a way to end the note on the Desert Sages, am I right? But yeah, that's how I'm feeling. These ain't doing anything for me. This colorway is super meh. I mean, I could think of way better colorways for this thing. It released on Saturday, March 14th for a retail price of 220 USD for the male sizes. It's apparently inspired by an MA1 bomber jacket. I don't see the relation to that. I think this colorway is just a big disappointment. If you're trying to base the colorway off of what a desert sage is looking, it doesn't look anything like a desert sage. It looks like a goddamn swamp. It looks like someone grabbed swamp water and poured it on a Yeezy. But yeah, that's all I gotta really say about it, guys. Of course, I'm dissing this 350 V2. I'm sick of these joints, man. They need to release something else. But let me know in the comment section below if you feel differently, or if you agree with me, or if, you know, just your thoughts and opinions in general on this sneaker here. How do you feel about the Desert Sage colorway? How do you feel about Adidas releasing like 350 V2s like it's no tomorrow? Do you want them to change it up? Please say yes, because I want them to change it up. Let me know all your thoughts and opinions in that comment section below though, guys. That's all I've really got to say about it, guys. I mean, yeah, okay, to sum it up, the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Desert Sage, inspired by an MA1 bomber jacket. If you Google MA1 bomber jacket, it's going to give you a military green bomber jacket with orange lining in the inside, right? I understand the orange lining on this Yeezy works with the bomber jacket, but the bomber jacket is like a military green. It is a very solid dark green. So using this light tonal mint green on the upper, that's why I'm like, so like, I can see an influence, I suppose, because you've done the orange inside. But if you're gonna do a MA1 bomber jacket inspired one, I feel like you need a darker green. You need like military green. You need something that a soldier would wear, you know, like an iconic 1950s army soldier. That's what you need. You need like a dark military green. work with that. That's what I mean, that's how I envision an MA1 bomber jacket. That's how I see it. But yeah, this bad boy released on March 14th, which was Saturday, for 220 USD. I'm just kind of, I'm put to sleep with these 350 V2s, man. When everyone says, ah, man, there's a new one coming out, schlep. Just just go to bed, bro. Not interested. Not interested. I mean, as I was expressing in the video, they need to, if they're doing it all based on trend, if Yeezy Boost releases are based on trends and what's up and coming and popular right now, they need to stop doing the 350 V2s. Because I mean, I feel like Adidas and Yeezy, if they're trying to make a killing here, they need to do something that's a little bit more on trend, because these bad boys were like popular back in like 2015 and 2016, arguably 2017 as well, and that was a while ago. we no longer feeling the 350 V2s. I'm definitely not feeling them. I mean, I was never a huge fan of them. I discussed that as well, but yeah, they need to stop releasing them. They need to just stop. Just stop. It's time to stop, you know? But maybe you disagree. Maybe you disagree. Definitely let me know in the comment section below how you feel about these 350 V2 Desert Sages. I'm so miss on them. I'm just like, come on, man. You could have done better. You could have done a different colorway that was way more interesting. You could have done a different, like, Yeezy model that would have been so much more interesting. But yeah, whatever. For some reason, we got this. Yeah, let me know how you feel about it in the comment section below. Definitely like this video. Comment on this video if you want me to cover more Yeezy releases, or if you more specifically want me to cover more 350 V2 releases. I can definitely still cover them for you guys on the channel with the release details, hopefully before the release. But yeah, nah, not feeling them. Either way, let me know how you feel about it in the comment section below, or on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Let me know there. All those links will be in the description section below if you want to come shout at me on all those socials as well. So definitely come do that. But that has been the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2 released on March 14th, 220 USD. Let me know how you feel about it. And until the next 350 V2 video, guys, until the next Yeezy video, until the next streetwear video, guys, I'll catch you later.